All right, welcome back. Appreciate all the viewers, especially those who have made my at-home cigar lounge video so popular. I appreciate the viewership. So today we're going to do a review of JR cigars. So I've done reviews of pretty expensive cigars, some sort of your everyday smokes, and I really haven't done one of these house blends. And JR is one of those companies that's been around a long time. I used to really look forward when I'd go south to the Carolinas, stopping at the JR Superstore there off of Statesville and getting some cigars. And, you know, they do have their house blend, and they have them sort of replicas of other cigars. And so whether or not they actually taste that way, we'll find out. I have a limited edition one, and we'll check that out. But we'll do a watch check. So today, just a run-of-the-mill, you'd say, a Timex, and this is an automatic Timex, and you can see the movement inside is pretty cool. Timex actually makes very good watches if you get the automatics. Boot check. So this is the Rios and Mercedes. This is just your run-of-the-mill cowhide boot. So it's kind of a run-of-the-mill day here today. Liza's barely going to open her eyes, but let's get to the Euro Cave and check it out. So I have in here, we've got a couple set aside. This JR. So JR limited edition. It's got a nice wrapper, looks fairly oily. I'll have to look it up to see if I remember what replica it was from, but let's try it out. So the JR here, we'll pull it out of the wrap, take a look at it. It's a good size smoke. I'm going to say it's at least, I mean, it's not quite a double Corona, but it's pretty big. I don't know the size offhand. I didn't have it on the wrapper, but nonetheless, it's been aged for a while. I can't remember when I bought it. I mean, years ago. It had to have been. And you know what prompted me to do it? You know, they have some decent deals on them, and they have decent reviews at times. So again, this is a darker one. I'll look it up and I'll try to give you an idea of exactly which one it is here. But let's toast it up, see how it lights. I forgot to do a pre-toast draw, but we got it pretty well toasted, I'd say. Well, meets the 3-puff test. So overall, right away, it's got a really nice flavor. Kind of burnt woods flavor, charcoaly, kind of a chocolate even. So you know how you light up a cigar, and sometimes your first impressions go a long way, and so far first impression is really good. Well, the dogs must be a delivery person coming out there, or it's Papa and the gator. But so JR, actually they've got a nice deal, cyber savings, 25% off statewide, site-wide, statewide. We're looking at the JR blends. They've got quite a few to choose from. And they have these under sort of the JR alternative cigars, right, in their webpage. And they get average customer review of a 3.9 out of a 5, which isn't great. This is the Edicion Limitada. And those get a little higher review, 4.08 out of 5. So this one may be, as I'm looking, it's got a great draw. We know no issue with the draw at all. Got a really good flavor. You know, this might have been the Behike, yeah, Laguito alternative. I remember, I think I did purchase those. So it has an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper. The binder's Nicaragua. The filler's Nicaragua. Medium to full, I would say that more on the medium side. But it's a good cigar. I mean, the bundle of 20 was running $80.99. So you're talking $4 a stick for a pretty big stick. This is 6.5 by 56. So it's actually sold out on the JR site. I can see why. It's for a $4 smoke. I mean, it's really good. And I'll tell you what, it rivals some of those likely fake Behikes that I got in Cuba. Pretty good smoke. Yeah. Yeah, for $4 a stick, you just can't go wrong with that. I don't know. Again, it looks like they're sold out. Otherwise, you know, just smoking this, I would order more. The burn is perfect. The drawl is perfect. You know, it's got that Sumatra wrapper, that Ecuadorian Sumatra, which has got a nice sheen to it. It's not quite a Maduro. Sometimes Maduro just gives me a little bit too much of a, I don't know, too dark of a taste. I don't know how else to describe it. But I do like this Ecuadorian Sumatra. So, you know, I let this sit in the humidor for a couple of years because every time I'd go in the humidor, I would see JR, and I would know it was, you know, an alternative or a replica or whatever you might call it. And so I'd pick something else. I said, nah, I'm not going to smoke that. You know, that can't be that good. But I was wrong. This is a good cigar. Now, whether or not it will keep up flavor-wise remains to be seen, but I mean, you know, I'm a good inch and a half into it, and it's good. So I actually submitted my email on here to they can notify me when they're back in stocks. So some of the other JR limited edition alternatives, they've got, so here they've got the number 5 Behike. Five and 3/4 by 54, and that's the same. So that one, $1.20. $73.99, so less than $4 a stick. And then there's 25% off site-wide. So, you know, I think I'm going to pick up one of those. They get the Cohiba Sublimes. They got Monte Cristo, Cohiba Double Corona. They've got the a smaller Behike, 4 and 3/4 by 52, which actually isn't a bad. Not a bad size. So that smaller option's $70. So actually, you know, and you can see the ash, it's burning perfectly. So I don't know. They have even less expensive ones that when you don't get the Edicion Limitadas, but I figure at this price you might as well get the top of the line one. I mean, you're spending less than $4 a stick. That's pretty damn good. So anyway, with that, I think I'll wrap up, and you know, it's good enough that I don't have to worry about how the rest of it's going to be. You know, so far it's so good. I'm impressed. I'm going to buy some more. So hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe it'll save you some money. Pick up some JRs. See you next time.